Check out this amazing picture, Lindsay, video that Lindsay just shared on Facebook. This is amazing. Look at that. It's inspiring me to get out my ukulele. Oh my God, look at that. I wish I could zoom in on that. Can I zoom in on that? Nope. But speaking of frogs, on another note, Percy is obsessed with this frog in the backyard. I can't tell if they're like having a long conversation. I watched him do it. He was like standing there staring at it, and then I thought he was about to move, but he just sat down and stared at it. It's just like, yeah, so about what we were talking about yesterday, I've given it some careful consideration, and I think maybe you might have a point. Oh my God. What does he think that frog is? He knows what that frog is. Wow, those ripples. That was amazing. It reminds me I haven't sung Garden yet on the webcast, as far as I can tell. The sound might be weird because last night there was a ghost at the very end of the show, and I was cranking up the microphone. I was like, "Can you hear that? Can you hear that?" I listened to it back today, and I was not tripping. That was scary. It was scary. Hey, Shannon, I'm feeling good. Well, on my way to walk through the garden, while on my way I stopped in the city. Still wanna walk through that garden someday. I hope that garden will wait for me. I met a man who, looking at my hands, said he could tell I didn't work just by my fingers. I'd be proud to show him these hands now. It's funny how that memory lingers. Last night I heard the peepers by the pond and the train way off in the distance. I felt like I died on the day I was born. Just dreamt this life up in an instant. Squeaky. I need to get that WD-40 again. Woo. sound now. Squeaky. Swaby thinks that sounds like box spring. I see you, Bob. Have y'all ever back in Revolution Radio days, we used to play this clip all the time of crickets slowed down. Have y'all heard this? I forget where we originally heard it, but I got a hold of it, and we would play music to it all the time. Let's see, these are all cricket sound effects. Oh, here it is. Here it is. No, it's gotta be. That's gotta be it. No, that's just crickets. That's not it. Now that hurt my ears. Sorry if that hurt your ears. Oh, what would it be called? Crickets. Cricket choir, maybe? Cricket choir. That got me there. Yes. All right. Just check this out for a second. There's 2 tracks. She explains it, though. I'll let her explain it. There's crickets slowed down and crickets at normal speed.
What you are hearing is a recording of crickets. There are 2 tracks. One is played at regular speed, and the other is a slowed down version. Crickets have a faster lifespan than humans do. Their sounds are slowed down to the equivalent of a human lifespan. What you are hearing are the crickets only. No instruments or voices are added. Listen.
that crazy. Thank you, Pip. Good work. Oh. Oh. Jeez, Bob. I am a rubber ball aiming for the sky. So if I give the ground my all, no need to wonder why. No need to be too good to be true. If I'm falling, let me fall. Let me do as I do. I'm a rubber ball. I am a rubber ball, you bottom for a dime. All I know is the harder I hit the bottom, the higher I fly. No need to be too good to be true. If I'm falling, let me fall. Let me do as I do. I'm a rubber ball. Rubber ball. I don't think my cat likes the harmonica either. Oh, I am a rubber ball, I can never say I do. Anything I'm falling for, I'm bound to fall the other way too. No need to be too good to be true. If I'm falling, let me fall. Let me do as I do. I'm a rubber ball. Woo! Boop, boop. Oh, I am a rubber ball about to hit the ground. They can't see my smile at all, but I'm just upside down. No need to be too good to be true. If I'm falling, let me fall. Let me do as I do. I'm a rubber ball. No need to be too good to be true. Let me do as I do. Of course I'm bouncing off the wall. I'm a rubber ball. Got to do the bounce ending. You got to do the bounce ending. Good work. I could hear someone playing along with me out there. That song, casts a pretty wide net. That's like everything from a children's song to like, manic depressives, like depressed adults, bipolar. for kids, you know, big or small. That happened to me last night too. I feel like I'm putting too much time into the show and not enough time into writing songs, because each time I'm sitting here and I just start playing on my guitar, I feel a song coming. That happened last night. I was like, oh, that would be a song. But I don't want to. I don't want to risk writing in front of you guys unless that's the way it comes. If that's what I feel like I'm doing, that's cool. But just to like try to force it, like, oh, that could be a song, I guess I'll just try to write it now. I don't want to subject the song to that. But I felt one in that little groove right there. Thanks, Cole. You guys are sweet. So glad you're here too, Swaby. Good to see you all. Yeah, there's a couple of my favorite moments in the Rubber Ball lyrics. Is I like the my rhyme of bottom and bottom. I am a rubber ball, you bottom for a dime. All I know is the harder I hit the bottom, the higher I fly. Just do it. If I thought I could, I mean, if I knew I would, then I could. How about that? Actually know that we've been singing John Prine all week, and I got them all in my head. Haven't memorized the words though. Well, as you can see, I come to you yet again without a plan, except to be the center tent pole of your circus, your online circus at the moment, your spontaneous moment. Just pull these songs out of the attic, get them back in my pockets. I feel like I'm a comedian that got a special, that got a contract for a new special and has to go on the road and play every night, unannounced in places. Just show up and craft a set that works in the real world for his HBO special. Except my HBO special is Carnegie Hall. I got a gig at Carnegie Hall, and I want everybody to bring an instrument. And when you buy your ticket, you have to decide whether you want to sit in the string section or the woodwinds, or, you know, the choir is that's front row. The percussion, that's the balcony. That's the gig. Okay, it's not really booked, but the joke is, you know, practice. And, you know, so I'm just playing every night in any bar that will have me, unannounced, trying out my new jokes, trying to find new jokes for my big set, for the big show. And as seeing as you're my band at that big show, you probably need the practice as well. So, let's get going. Actually, there's really no pressure yet. If I ever do get that Carnegie Gig Hall thing, if this dream ever came true, I would definitely the way to do it would be to write the set, what it's going to be, and like go online for real. Like, we really got a gig at Carnegie Hall, practice tomorrow night at 7. And for a few weeks, like, you know, All the people that have tickets at band practice. We'll roll in there like we own the place. I might need someone to bleep me. Cupid says, combo corner pocket, lost my head when an old flame sped. Passed on a rocket, I hopped on and fled. The boys in the band to a double bed. Now I'm headed for coffee, bouncing down the street. A wad of 20s in my pocket, the whole world at my feet. They call me loose change. They call me loose change. Colorado, Econo, by myself, mano y mano. Stayed up all night, but there was nothing on. Oh, when am I going to sleep? Then I wound up in Boston with a grin on my chin. I lost her number, but I made a new friend. They call me loose change. They call me loose change. You know that when people write on the bathroom wall, they roll their shit into little balls. And whenever I read those words of wit, I eat those little balls of shit. I know that might not sound right, that might just sound plain wrong, but I bet this guy $20 I could put it in a song. They call me loose change. They call me loose. I think I'm heading out to California, but first I'll swing past New York. I know a girl down in Baton Rouge who I should talk to some more. And if you see me with my thumb out on the side of the road, then you could decide the next place I go. They call me loose change. Call me loose change. Call me loose change. Yeah, they call me loose change. I'm like a cartoon, I'm drawn to where I go. These clouds I'm below look like a painting. Sometimes I wonder in slow-mo, like a child being flattened by a fat man fainting. May sound silly, but it's true. Actually, most things do. Oh Lord, I prayed to you. Now here I am. I'm like a cartoon. I love that, Brock. I'm like a cartoon, for better or worse, for butter and bread. I'm asking. It's written in the bubble floating above my head. Sometimes it's only ampersands and exclamations. It may sound silly, but it's true. Actually, most things do. Lord, Lord, I prayed to you. And now here I am. I'm like a cartoon. I'm like a cartoon, dodging falling saves. I heal right away, that's why they thank me. It's all just howling at the moon at the end of the day, surrounded by things that say Acme. It may sound silly, but it's true. Actually, most things do. Oh Lord, I prayed to you. Now here I am. I'm like a cartoon. I'm like a cartoon. What's that? Oh, hey, Taylor Kingman. What's happening, buddy?
Thanks so much for listening, folks. I'll make some harmonies in the comment thread, Jay. gonna need a kazoo solo from Nathan Moore.
I'm ready, buddy. I'm ready.
Oh, when I wake up, I don't wake up until I crawl inside a coffee cup full of speed and powder, drugs and coffee. When I get to work, I don't get to work until I get my brain another jerk with a couple keep me goings and a calm me down. Yeah, some folks roll out of mad, they rise and fall just like God would have, and life's as easy as just pressing the gas and going. Well, I wish I could have spent a lot of years trading the tides for coffee and beers, and now I gotta ship my own bus gears. I'm manual. Well, it's happy hour, ain't happy hour until a couple rounds tall, strong and sour get to shining up my smile for you to see. Well, it's time to chill, don't got time to chill till I get my watch to start standing still, and I know how, but that sure will be expensive. Yeah, some folks roll out of mad, they rise and fall just like God would have, and life's as easy as just pressing the gas and going. Well, I wish I could have spent a lot of years trading the tides for coffee and beers, and now I gotta ship my own bus gears. I'm manual. I need my chemicals to keep this vehicle on the road. Alright, Nathan, kazoo solo. She's sneak a pill from my bedside chest, and man, I'm far too young for this. I'm a manual. When it's time to sleep, I don't go to sleep till I smoke a big old bowl of weed. Now wash it down with cold and flu relief. I'm talking about the good stuff. Yeah, some folks roll out of mad, they rise and fall just like God would have, and life's as easy as just pressing the gas and going. Well, I wish I could have spent a lot of years trading the tides for coffee and beers, and now I gotta ship my own bus gears. I'm manual. I need my chemicals to keep this vehicle on the road. Yeah, I'm manual. I need my chemicals to keep this vehicle on the road. Alright. Just realized I just did back-to-back Dickless songs.
Cê escola no banco, mas mina com as bi, paga de trap e não sabe mentir.
Oh, my goodness. Hey, everybody. What's happening? Hey, Michael. Mr. Sir. Good to see you. Seriously, TK and the Holy Know Nothings are the real deal psychedelic doom boogie band with a side of heat, a heaping side of heat, for sure. Amen to that. That's the truth. That is the truth, folks. I'll check this out. In for news. Yeah, that's exactly right. Seriously, folks, TK and the Holy Know-Nothings are the real deal psychedelic doom boogie band with a heaping side of heat. That's right. This just in. Hippie Fiasco rides again. Breaking news. Keep up the good work, TK. I do a little bit of Chad there, don't I? My inner newsman has some Chad Galactic in it. We gotta get him on here. It's the plan. Me, him, and Liz. I sort of set up a date with two people at the same time, and now neither of them have happened yet. But gonna get Davis on here and Chad and Liz. It's happening. The wheels are in motion. So, is this too much? I mean, this is I'm going. As you can see, this is a softer visual thing. I know I like it. I mean, I liked it. I spent some time on it. Pip's bed is right there. I think she's afraid. I don't think she likes the harmonica either. We got the Hippie Fiasco car up here, front and center. You can see Chad and Liz in there. They're in there. I love Karen Ducey. No, we should definitely get her on too. Let's see, where should this go? But I can't tell if it's too much. Here you go, just so you can see what I'm dealing with. This is the real camera. Oh, that has some crazy settings on it though. What's up with that? Why is that doing that? Here, wait. That's reset. That's crazy. I could definitely fix that some. Maybe that's just because it's. I think that's why I like the patch or whatever, or the filters, is because I can actually go low. It's actually low light. That's why the real cam. Oh God, I froze for a second. But this is like this effect sort of comes from like making it brighter than it should be, and I can be in the low light. The other camera looks really good if I cut all the lights on, more lights. But then I'm in like the bright light doing a late night show, and it feels weird. So this is the compromise, and it's sort of cartoony. But I don't know. Are you straining your eyes, or is it nice? Can we just sort of fade back into the music? Sorry, late night radio is a good vibe. That's all I'm really hoping. It's okay, bright, but then so it's bright. That doesn't sound soft. I guess it would be bright. I was going for pastel. I think I have them all saved. Right, here's last night. Whoa. That's for when I'm feeling peppy. Whoa, that one didn't last. I don't know. I gotta settle on I gotta decide on my vibe. This is important. This is like the Rick and Morty deciding what's gonna be the vibe. There you go. I'm giving you a way to save on the battery power of your devices. You can cut the brightness way down, and you can cut it all the way down. We'll just pretend it's radio. It's probably the smart move for this show. Looking at my face, I treat this like radio. This one. Ooh, I'm intrigued. This one, what? Oh, somebody liked Walmart Junior the second. Is that what it says? No, sorry. I got terrible eyes. I thought it was WALMT. I'm so sorry. That wasn't intentional. Warrant Junior. I really thought that's what my eyes are going. We've been talking about that. I got all these windows on the screen. The screen's way over there to me in a way. And the font is so small. I spent 20 minutes today trying to figure out how to make the fonts bigger in these windows, and I can't, there's no way to do it. I don't get it. I mean, I guess I get it. You look at those old books, like really old books, for some reason, often have the tiniest freaking font that I've ever seen, and I'm like, all right, A, they didn't live that long. B, they didn't have electric lights. They were all reading all this by flickering lights, and and like how many people had glasses that needed them, and I don't know. I just don't even. But at the same time, it's saved on the paper. It's the smaller the font, the smaller the book could be. The more books you could take with you, the cheaper it was to make the book. And so, I mean, a lot of them seem to be made with that mindset. But I always am amazed because I can't read them now, like with electric lights. It's just amazing to me. Not in the eCam windows. It's just the windows of the streaming software that has all my effects, has the chats in it. There's all these overlay windows that follow me everywhere I go, and they have the like thank you, like stuff like that. Like and then another overlay window has these cool falling letters or whatever I want to. Gosh, why do you keep resizing though? Gosh. Oh my God, it's going to drive me crazy. This just in, Hippie Fiasco rides again. Nathan Moore reporting the dispute continues between Ecamm Software and Hippie Fiasco Rides Again Incorporated. Tempers really flared today as the Ecamm Software continued to resize the dripping, falling Hippie Fiasco Rides Again letters. And in yet another bid, OBS pleads for Hippie Fiasco to return to their free, loving arms. Nice work on the cue, John. That was good. We nailed that. I thought we nailed that one. That was a good breaking news right there, wasn't it? Yeah. No, really. Can't wait for the next one. Just let me know when we get some more breaking news. This is so fun. Oh my God. I thought that was the best we've done yet. The way you knew I was going to end then. Bro. Now all we need is some more breaking news, right? Hope something happens. Anything? No. All right, that's cool. Sure wish. I mean, you would think that there'd be some breaking news already by now, right? I mean, it's been a while. Okay, I'm back. I'm out of character. That bit came to me last night. I had to try it again. It's pretty good. I like the idea of me and John just getting so worked up that there's no breaking news that we decide to just run outside and make something happen. Hey, all right. Yeah, man. I'm going to have to get me one of these so I can really. Our promoter friend Greg is out in the Bay, and with no gigs to promote, he's going stir crazy. So he has created a T-shirt, a pandemic safety shirt that says "Not a robber, not a robber," and it looks really great when you're wearing your mask. It's so he's started a line of complimentary to the mask T-shirts, starting with "Not a robber." I'll Photoshop one and add. I can just stick up here, a little me wearing the shirt, just like that. Here you go. For those that would like to get a Not a Robber shirt, just go to notarobber.threadless.com. I love how Not a Robber is the name of the store. If you come up with other ones too, it'll still be at notarobber.com. Not a robber. Not a robber. Is that how that song should go? Oh, Rob Tobin just sent me a mask video. Facebook doesn't make it that easy to download stuff when you get sent stuff. Oh, look at this. See, how do I download this? Can't drag it. Oh! But I can do. I know what I can do. So many clicks. How many clicks does it take to get to the center of this daggone Tootsie Pop? All right, let's check it out. Oh, wait. It went to the... I hit the wrong button. Here we go. Whoa. Yes. That's cool, dude. Is that new? That seems like something you might have already had. Old Lex's little addendum to his mask hack is going viral.
All right, everybody, we got a new mask hack for you today. Actually, it's just a mask hack because it's not a new mask hack because I haven't done a mask hack yet. So there's nothing new about it. It's just a mask hack. So what you do is you take your bandana, got a purple one, and it's a little stretchy because I've had it on a different way, but I'm going with a new way today. And so we go like this, you fold it like that, then you fold it again. You got a nice little rectangle here. Get yourself some hair ties, just regular hair ties. Wow, 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 they're stretchy. Okay, so you put one on the end, like this. Feed it through a little bit. Okay, just like that, about there. Then you take your other one, and you put it on there. Put it on there, like that. All right, I think you see where I'm going with this. So you fold this over like that. You got your mask, you put it on. You slip this up behind your ears. Voila!
These days when you're feeling alone, just roll over to your bedside table, pick up the phone and call your friend. Don't hang up, just stay on the line. All you gotta do is call one time. These days when you're feeling alone, just roll over to your bedside table.
friends.
Don't
Hang up
stay on
in the line. All you gotta do is call one time. Oh, it's so good. Oh, that's so good. I don't know. What do you feel like doing? What should we do? Oh, it looks like it's on fire in here. It's not. It's no more smoke than usual. But boy, this filter really likes that. Look at that. That's cool. That's cool, man. That's some low-tech, high production. Not a Robert. Lex needs himself a Not a Robert shirt. You should set it up to where people can send them to the people they think need them. I'm just buying one for my son. Oh man, Emily Green, I don't even know if I'd remember that. Low tech, high times. Oh man. Wasn't that great? Fred Torfey just did a wonderful set. It was really cool. And it looked amazing, too. He looked like he was... Someone said he looked like he was inside the TARDIS. Is that how you say it from Doctor Who? He was inside the TARDIS. and the sound was really nice. It was cool. Such a lot of old friends in the comments section. Really beautiful. You were the made of paper boy, always in the rain. With brilliant running ink, your shoes were always stained. You played the cuckoo bird, you thought to hide the pain. But we all hung on every word, and in a way you kept us sane. Whatever's clever, man, you left us far behind. Like the tortoise and the hare, I've been taking my time. Now you're already there, across the finish line. Probably singing one to Jesus, trying to score some wine. Now no one will know inside you had a star, and I hope I go. Come out, wherever you are. Of innocence, the screaming blades of grass, the temptations of madness in your songs you'd always ask, is this my only choice? And that sky-crashing voice as your fingers led on, there was more to the song. You said we wouldn't understand, even when we did, even if we were a little wiser, and you were just a little kid. Still you were right when you said the things you said. The best is unknowable, the mystery is dead. Now no one will know inside you had a star, and I hope I go. Come out, wherever you are. I remember looking for you in Eureka, California, wondering if you'd hopped a bus or just curled up somewhere. And you lied right where we found you. You said hours didn't pass by. You said you didn't disappear. You said you didn't need to cry. Then you apologized beneath the Portland dusk. You even pulled me aside and asked me for my trust. And I looked you in the eye, and I looked at you with love. That was the last time we spoke. Things were looking up. Now no one will know. Inside you had a star. I hope I go. Come out, come out. Now no one will know. Inside you had a star, and I hope I go. Come out, come out. Wherever you are. Wherever you are. Yeah, good old. I should do that magic trick. I think it's on this shelf directly behind me, but I haven't pulled it out in years. Bending spoons. Whew. You're thinking of some tough ones tonight. I'd have to find the words on that one, but I think it's on my new, soon to be unveiled lyrics page. Searchable database. It's so fun. There it is. I still think the song maybe isn't quite right yet. It's so hard to fix a song later. I saw a really cool interview today. There's like a long form Sturgill Simpson and John Prine interview on YouTube. That's fantastic, and it's so fun when you finally, because it's so rare. It seems that I get to hear my heroes just talk about songwriting and stuff, and to hear him say some things I've always thought, but always felt a little weird talking about or saying. But to hear him say it, I was like, see, yeah, it's so true. And he was talking about how it's hard to get back to a song if you leave where it's, if you're writing a song and you stop writing it and you go do something else, thinking you can just come back and finish it, it's so hard. And and it was fun to hear affirmation. It's just like, right, it really is. Oh my God, the river. I'd have to learn that one. You guys are gonna win tonight. Stumpable dude here. Alright. I got the Bending Spoons lyrics, so that helps. I had no idea for tomorrow to come so soon. Been waging my war, singing my tunes, been turning heads, bending spoons. I think a cake is in order, something to celebrate, maybe the death of one, perhaps the birth of two. Oh, to the twisted tongue, oh, to me and you. How about if we just start over again today? Maybe my words will fit what I say. Little brown eyes leading the way. Yeah, I think it's a perfect time for a bottle of wine and for spelling it out in black and white. Empty the ashtray, ease your mind. Don't think the night isn't going to come today. Don't wager your breath on words you won't say, for even in death they'll have their way. Hey, I think we should play some music that old time way. Oh, let's lift into joy, sigh the size of a wave, for what wilts when employed must twice be saved. See, that's one of those songs that's hard to fix. At the same time, it's completely broken to me. I don't even know what I'm talking about with some of those lines. And sometimes that works out. So there have been times where I will not understand a line I've written, and then something will happen years down the road sometimes that will explain that line to me. I'll be like, oh, that's what I meant by that. There it is. And that's what that was for. But there's something about some of those lines in Bending Spoons that I don't know. I don't know. It's definitely not the case for, definitely a lot of songs that were not the same as it's funny the difference between like really writing a song that you like and all the other ones that come that are more like an exercise. But I guess it's like, I don't know, it's like an athlete, you're just playing and you're getting better as you play, and sometimes you'll play a magic game and chalk that one up. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you suck. Sometimes you're like, oh my god, I got like some spell put on me. You get all voodoo. You get all what's superstitious, and then you get on a winning streak. Start cranking out all these great songs. You're like, oh, what did I do right? What did I do right? How did I write that one? What was it exactly? I went and I played some tennis. What was it? We stopped for a beer, and so the next day you play some tennis, then you stop for a beer, and you don't write the song again. There's no trick. Like how Todd Snyder was writing about John Prine, and he said that when he was young, once he discovered John Prine, he was like, that's what I want to be. I'm going to be like John Prine. And he said, but I eventually realized that that's sort of like saying, I want to be like the guy in my neighborhood that got struck by lightning. Thanks, Josh. That's very kind of you to say. Hey, green sky, bluegrass. Yes, catch me a Jesus. Patch me in. What does patch me in mean? Are you just looking for a direct line to Jesus? Operator, could you connect me to the Lord, please? I wrote that song on ukulele. I tell you what, it's hard to translate it. I mean, if I was a better guitar player, it would be so fun to play on six string. But every time I try, I just miss the groove. Tennis and beer does sound pretty good, doesn't it? Are you saying you want to try my Whereby app and you want to come on and sing us Catch Me Jesus? That's what I think patch me in means. I was thinking earlier that I hadn't done that song in a while, Greg. Oh shit. Okay, I don't even have it open. Here I go. Sweet. Let's do this. Oh, wait. I opened the wrong room. Aha. Oh, this is going to work. Hey.
Hey, am I on?
Yeah, you're on.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Hold on. Let me actually your face isn't yet. I'm trying to get fancy here. I got this. And there you are. Now you're on.
What's up, bro?
Hey, good to see you. Say hey to Paul, everybody.
Dude. What's up, Rob Tobin?
So,
I don't know who else is in there. Brad, I think I saw Brad Barr.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me all right?
I can hear you.
Yeah. So sweet. Yeah, baby. God, we should almost play together. What key do you do it in?
Right now I'm in C sharp minor or something weird.
Oh, of course you are. Yeah. Try and catch me a Jesus. Damn, that man is smooth.
I love that song, man.
Do you have all the words? Can you do it? Can you sing it?
Yeah, can I do it?
That would be awesome. I'm gonna mute my mic. I just find that works better.
Let me find my pick.
I'm just gonna give you this chair, Paul. It's all yours. Thanks for stopping by, Hippie Fiasco Rides again. I feel more and more like late night Mr. Rogers all the time, with just people stopping by, just like, oh, who's that knocking at the door? Have fun in there.
Try and catch me a Jesus in this motel room. Try and catch me a Jesus in this motel room. Whatever. There's a Bible on the nightstand, shadows on the bathroom wall. Trying to catch me a Jesus, but it don't come when I call. Trying, or my mama had her Jesus. Maybe I could just use her. My grandma had her Jesus. She wore him like a string of pearls. My granddad had him with Jesus. Got him back in the war. Trying to catch me a Jesus like those that gone before. in the forest. Set a net into the sea. Everywhere I go, I dig a little hole and cover it with sticks and leaves. I'm undercover now with the flashlight, trying not to breathe. Trying to catch me a Jesus, 'cause they said he could set me free. Well, my daddy caught him a Jesus at the end of the fishing pole. Had a long talk with the Jesus and decided to let him go. Now the Jesus gets a little bigger each time the story is told. Trying to catch me a Jesus, 'cause they said he could save my soul.
Yes. Yes. That was sweet.
I forgot some of the words.
That's okay. That's okay. I figured you would. There's a lot of words. You haven't sang it in a long time.
I was like practiced right before I called you, but
You guys do a really. I've seen a sweet version of that y'all did once. It's on YouTube or something. I think it's on YouTube. I saw it somewhere. It was awesome. So good. My dad said
such a
that
cool song,
he
man.
was
Like,
my dad was going fishing the other day, and he swears to God that the local radio station was playing that song when he got in his car to go fishing the other day, and he got that last verse, and he just couldn't believe it.
that's synchronicity.
Yeah, exactly. The whole synchronicity.
So we played it one time, and I swear, like, I saw people get up and walk away, like they were so turned off about the presentation of Jesus.
Oh,
I think maybe one time we even played that song on like an Easter gig or something like that. And, like, people were like, "What did you say about Jesus?"
But why wouldn't they just assume it's a good thing? Why wouldn't they just be like, "All right, he's singing about Jesus"?
Jesus is a good thing. I mean,
yeah, I'm trying to get me Jesus. I'm trying to get me some Jesus.
Trying to give us Jesus.
I mean, I can't believe that they wouldn't just immediately leap to the most positive interpretation of the song as possible.
String of pearls, save my soul, set me free. I mean, this Jesus sounds like a good cat.
Yeah, exactly. And something I want, something I'm obviously after. You said
I need one of these.
You said, was it serendipity? Is that synchronicity? Same thing, I guess. Serendipity, synchronicity. Do you find, because you travel a lot, and I used to travel a lot, and lately I don't really travel so much. And I think the thing I miss the most about not traveling is I miss all the serendipity that occurs when you're in motion like that. Whereas, like, when you're just around the house, it's a little bit harder to find synchronicity. Are you experiencing what I'm talking about at all now at the moment that you're trapped?
I think so. Like my path is less like divine when it's like this routine of the same thing every day.
Right.
Like I'm getting up, and my daughter is nearly 1 year old, so like my child routine is consistent day
Right.
to day.
Right.
I do the same thing, and there's not like a lot of moments where I'm like, oh, I've been led to this moment,
Right.
because it's just the same thing every day, except for
But you have, at
like,
the same time, you have been led to each of those moments. But I know that's exactly what I'm talking about for sure.
yeah, like I'm not finding myself in a new place being like, whoa, how did I get here? I'm just like, oh, it's the next day, and now you walk better.
Right. 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 And you get there, and oftentimes there's where like several points are magically converging into this moment, that just feels like magic. Like, wow, like how did it's just it, and a lot of serendipity when you're in motion comes from like things going wrong that either lead to some unexpected beauty or I don't know, or resolved magically.
Right? We find that serendipity in those like unfortunate experiences, like as a means of rationalizing the like bad. Like, oh man, it sucks that I found myself with this flat tire in Fargo, North Dakota,
Right.
but
But then,
this mall is so great.
right.
Like,
Whereas when you're home, like pretty much like when problems arise, most of them can be just resolved without the use of magic.
so I don't know. Like when you're home, the problems, like you're like, why didn't you wash the dishes in the sink? And I'm like, I don't know. It's not my fault. Like that's harder to resolve than like when you're on the road and you have to just like get from A to B.
Right. We're never going to make it in time.
Yeah, it's like it's sort of less romantic when you're stuck at home and your problems are like, why didn't you take the garbage out last night? And who left the back door unlocked?
I'm so glad you just said that because you just reminded me that it's trash night tonight here. And I might have forgotten it if you hadn't said that just now. Thank you so much.
It's my pleasure. That's what I'm here for. Subtle reminders.
Trashmen to me are on the front line they're like unexpected frontline soldiers, like a lot of people are these days that didn't sign up to be on the front line of this war, but they are anyways. But the trashmen, I don't know if a lot of people think about that, but to me, it seems like they're on the front line too because they're touching everybody's trash.
Touching everybody's trash, man. Like, yeah, when I go out and get my Herbie Kirby thing, I just wheel it in with my gloves on.
Right, I'm leaving packages from Amazon on the steps for 3 days, and the trash men are coming and grabbing everybody's trash that everybody just touched, and nobody cares how clean they are when they take out the trash.
Yeah, it's funny to think about whether or not your trash is clean.
Yeah, I didn't, but I've been really in. Oh, I lost him, and like that he was gone, and like that he was gone.
Some may say I was chasing my tail, then it got away, therefore I failed. What they don't know is what they can't see. I'm not chasing my tail, it's chasing me, said the dog to the flea. On a summer's day, oh glory be, the month of May. Every time I shed a tear, you get stronger, you come near. When the sky is blue, the way you run, I see myself in you. As I reach for the sun, said the willow tree, to the waterway, oh glory be, the month of May. Fly off like we never did meet. You say you don't mind, that's all you need. That wherever you wind, you take my seat, said the flower to the bee. On a summer's day, oh glory be, the month of May. In the willow tree, to the waterway, oh glory be, the month of May. Dog to the flea, on a summer's day, oh glory be, the month of May. About enough of me. Everywhere I go, there I am. Once I thought I got it away from me, only to wind up back on dry land. Shoes. I think I need an old point of view. I think I need a getaway cruise. I think I need you. I've been testing my patience. Everything I think the way I do. Maybe some of my relations could come and squeeze me out of the blue. I think I need a new pair of shoes. I think I need an old point of view. I think I need a getaway cruise. I think I need you. soul is trapped in this body. It's banging the windows of my eyes. My soul's fortress is shoddy. Time has never been on my side. I think I need a new pair of shoes. I think I need an old point of view. I think I need a getaway cruise. I think I need you. I think I need a new pair of shoes. I think I need an old point of view. I think I need a getaway cruise. I think I need you.
Yeah, that's true. That was in the past, but we did play together on Jam Cruise. When Lex and I started doing that project, we only played behind a sheet and just projected our shadows onto the sheet. Hey, look who we got back. There was a knock on the door.
back.
It was a young lad, Paul Hoffman from Green Sky Bluegrass, joining us here in Nathan's Land. Hippie Fiasco rides again, the quarantine edition. Welcome to the show.
Welcome back.
What are you doing up so late?
I was just trying to hydrate before bed, and then I found you and thought I would knock to join.
It's pretty cool how it works, right? Did you see that you were in a bar when you were in the lobby there waiting for me to answer? I put a picture up. It should look like a bar. If it doesn't,
I did not see that, but
actually, because I have 3 rooms with different names, so maybe I just did that for the hippie talk one. But I change those often. But yeah, there should be a bar there. I wish the people that were knocking could hang out together too while they were waiting to get in. A little backstage action. That's where the real action's at.
What's up with this guy? Why isn't he taking my call?
Having a drink at the bar. Not ready yet. Have you written any songs since quarantine?
I've been trying,
I haven't.
You haven't been trying.
I've been doing this. This has consumed all my creative juices.
There's only so many juices.
Right. It's true.
I write the same song over and over again, though.
You'll get it
Here's
right.
something I'm working on?
I'd love to, yeah.
All I hear is a voice in me. Too weak to hold it, the voice breaks free. Feels more like falling than climbing up. But still I find I've more than enough to give it all away. To let you take my share. But you better move on soon, 'cause your best is strong. I'd rather push you out than see you wrong. You better move on soon, 'cause your best is strong. I'd rather push you out than see you wrong. That's all I got for that.
That's awesome. You think it needs more? It might not need more.
I mean, it needs like some more verses, maybe
You
too.
think?
So they're like,
The Beatles,
you better
just
move on soon. Or when I wrote that, it was my wife was pregnant, my lover, and I thought I was gonna have a son, and it was you better move on, son, because your best is strong. And I was like having all this anxiety about having a child and like being good enough for my child,
uh-huh.
you know.
Oh, that's cool. That's so cool. You could always pull a Beatles though and just repeat the first verse. Do you ever do
I call
that?
that the Bob Marley.
Yeah,
I call it the Bob Marley.
yeah,
The last verse same as the first.
yeah. Why don't I do that more often? I don't know if I've ever done that. It would work with so many songs. Maybe even be an upgrade because
I mean,
that third verse is always, it's always a challenge to kick it up one
yeah,
more notch yet again if you really want to, stage the magic trick. So the big bangs at the end. I don't know.
yeah. Sometimes I come hard at first.
Right. Yeah. You just come in full circle might be the biggest bang of all.
So just come hard again at the end.
Yep. I'm definitely gonna keep an eye out now for the next song I write that I know I could just repeat that first verse and be done with it.
Yeah, do the Bob Marley or the Beatles.
Yep.
Man, it's good to see you.
It's really good to see you too. How you feeling?
Feeling pretty good. Yeah, man.
You guys were you
Now,
guys supposed to be on the road right now?
I'm supposed to be in Australia right now.
Oh my
actually.
goodness, playing?
Yeah,
Oh goodness.
gigging. Yeah, gonna take my family to Australia. We were gonna play a festival, and my daughter was gonna turn 1 in Australia, and we're just home for like 26 days straight now, or something like that. I don't
Right.
even know.
So you're in Denver. When do you think that'll be? When do you think they'll let you out? When do you get to?
I don't know. It's not looking good, man.
How are you guys? How
Uh,
are you guys as a band? How are bands that are touring bands calculating when to start booking for again? Are you just are bands creating tentative dates or like how's it working out there? I don't even know because I don't tour at the moment.
yeah, we're just pushing everything back, and it's like a ton of hypothetical mumbo jumbo, you know? Like, what if this, then this, and what if this, then this?
Right,
And
but it's hard to have
all,
holds on all those places like that.
yeah, so it's like a land grab for dates,
I
you know?
bet. I bet.
It's pretty frustrating. Yeah, and also just like, you know, I mean, I've been home for like a month, which is not like super atypical, you know, but like by the time that I go out and play a gig again, it'll be like longer than I've ever gone, you know,
Right.
like since I was like 19 years old.
Right.
You know, 38. So it's like at 20 years of my life, I've like never gone longer than 8 weeks or something like that with a gig. So
Right. Right. Tension
we're
and
gonna do
release.
that.
Tension and release. I recommend
Yeah.
when the quarantine is lifted, I don't know if you know how the original Hippie Fiasco Rides Again, how we toured, but we didn't book a single gig. We just said you go to this website, if you can give us this much money and a place to sleep, then we'll come play wherever you'll have us. And it was, yards, parks, venues, all the above, like it might be a good model because 5 people can't have the same hold on the same room for a tentative maybe, but everybody, when the gates when they hit the starting pistol and everybody runs back out into the world. I don't know, maybe some kind of model of like, all right, who wants us the most? We're coming to you, whoever will have us.
Yeah, we're coming. Whoever will have us.
Whoever will have us, we're coming. Exactly.
Watch out! Lock your doors because we're coming.
Well,
Oh man,
when you do get back out there, how long do you think it's going to take you to play Virginia again? Oh, y'all have a festival here now.
we do.
Oh, that's right.
Don't we?
Well, is that West? I guess that's West Virginia, technically. Is it?
Yeah, it is. I think it's West Virginia Snowshoe.
Is that
48,
still on at the moment?
At the moment, it's still holding, but it's not looking good.
So that's October.
No, it's July. It's supposed to be in July.
Oh, right. Well, maybe.
Man.
God, it must be. Oh man, it must be so hard to know when to pull it.
Oh, yeah, we pull out when when they say it's the last minute,
Right.
Pull out at the last minute.
At the very last minute.
But yeah, like we want to play all the gigs, but it's just hard right now to get out there and play the gigs.
So you've been in the meantime doing some streams on Instagram. Is that where you do it?
Yeah, I started a talk show, man.
I know. What's
like this?
Why on Instagram?
Because you could have two guests like this. I didn't think you could do it anywhere else. But
just with the Instagram app does that.
Yeah, I want to have two guests. Like I didn't want to just like get out there and play songs by myself.
Right.
It sounded lonely. So I wanted to have like a friend like you there with me so that we could like play songs together. And I thought you could do it on Facebook or whatever, but Instagram so far is like Facebook. The best. Yeah, I'm still like before. The reason I saw that you were live was because I was testing all these platforms I was testing your platform, this one you've recommended.
Oh, the Whereby?
Yeah. And I had like my iPad and my computer and my phone and there were like three of me and it was like muting them all and it was so intense.
What do you think of it?
It was like way less compressed than some of the other ones.
Yeah, they do a pretty good job. And it's cool how how it's free for you can have up to 4 people. I went ahead and paid for it, so I can have up to 12 people in the room at a time. But the free version, you just go to whereby.com, name a room. Green Sky Bluegrass probably isn't taken, and immediately you have a room for free that you can just immediately send that link to 3 people, I guess. Maybe it's 4 total, and that's completely free. I want to actually try something right now. I'm going to join this on my phone.
Oh, hey. Oh, yeah, there's the feedback.
Whoa. It looks cool,
cool
on my phone.
I could do that same thing.
I'm gonna take you over and show you the piano. This is the piano that was in the Holly Bowling video. Here, wait, I'm gonna flip the camera. How do you flip it?
Oh yeah, man, we were talking about that Holly Bowling video. She's incredible.
Oh wait, I got it. Flipped. This is the piano. I love this piano so much. But here's what's really cool about it. You see that? See, there's 4 pedals on this piano. You'll almost never see that. 4 pedals. And the 4th pedal, or the 3rd pedal, lowers this felt that has little wooden tackies on it, on the tip of each one, little tacky pieces of wood. So this pedal lowers that. When you're really playing it, it sounds like a harpsichord or something. All right, I'm gonna get back to where I can hear you again.
I was just listening.
That's cool. I like how I like how Whereby gives me a mobile camera. I've never really exploited that idea before. That worked.
With your other device.
Do you want to see some other part of my house? You want to see my spices? I could walk you through all my spices. You gonna sing as one? That guitar sounds cool.
This is my 1897 Washburn
I
guitar.
love it. I want to play that so bad. Look how small it is.
It's so tiny.
But it sounds huge. I love the wide with the wide neck. I love that guitar. I want that guitar.
It's like a baseball bat, man. Like, look at that.
I really love that guitar.
Yeah.
It sounds good to me.
Where'd my pick go? Let's see what else we got.
I can sort of play along with you sometimes.
What if he was chained to a tree, naked and covered with honey? Nobody knew he was there, except for the grizzly bear. What if that was it? What if that was it? What happened to Jim? Maybe he was lost in a boat, tiny boat that didn't even float, and he couldn't swim. No one was there to help him. What if that was it? What if that was it? What happened to Jim? Maybe he was sleeping at home, or diligently composing a poem. Someone came over and broke in, put a knife in his skin. What if that was it? What if that was it? What happened to Jim? another possibility for sure. He went for milk from the grocery store. Didn't take his keys with him. When he came home, he couldn't get in. What if that was it? What if that was it? What happened to jail? What if that was it? What if that was it? What happened to jail? What if that was it? What if that was it? What happened to jail? What if that was it? What if that was it? What if that was it?
Oh, got it. Having trouble.
That's one of my weird songs.
That's a good one. That's a great song. I was trying to jam along with you, but it was a little squirrely.
Yeah, the latency is it.
No. I found that I can sort of play along to, like, you're playing to me, and then I mute my mic so you can't hear me. But then I play on top of what you're playing as it goes out to my stream, and it sort of works.
Oh yeah,
Because me and you don't really have latency, not that much. We have compression that messes with each other, but the latency is almost negligible. You know what I mean? Like the webcast is latent, but me and you right now aren't.
Yeah, we're like real close.
Real close. Like let's try to snap together. 3, 4. That's pretty close. Were we just lined up, or were we actually that close?
I don't know.
It's pretty close.
I can see you. What if I can see you? Are we like?
Sorry. So let's jam one together real quick, and you won't hear me, but I'll play a harmonica to something. So what would be a good one for a little harmonica on top of it?
Man, I don't got another one.
Oh, you don't got another one. That was my chance.
That was your chance. I gotta go, man.
Hey, thanks for stopping by. It's great to see you.
I gotta go.
Wonderful
I love
to see
you.
you. I love you too. Yeah.
Good to see you.
Yep. Keep up the good work. I'll see you soon.
Man, I hope to talk soon. I don't know how to end.
That's a good man right there. That's a good man right there. How about that? These are the people in your neighborhood, in your neighborhood, in your neighborhood. Oh, I was really ready to rip on top of what he was doing, but it was tricky. This change was like, whoa, wait, what would that be exactly? I do not know. I do not know.
That's the best laugh I had all day. Everyone was sitting there sucking their thumb. But no, he do want to run away.
You?
Well, who was it?
Really creepy. Chad would love him.
Go give me $10 for both of these. Okay, I got $10 going once, twice. Any other bids?
11.
11. Once, twice. You won't believe what happened.
So creepy.
$11 going once,
Chad would
twice.
love it.
Sold. $11 over there. Okay.
That is on Chad.
Trying to catch me, Jesus. Lord is
Too damn smooth.
Lord is too damn smooth. Trying to catch me, Jesus.
assignments from you. This is actually the weekend I met Paul. That was at Strawberry Music Fest. We were in the middle of making this record, and we had this track, and it was the first time I met the Green Sky Bluegrass guys. And Paul is screaming somewhere on this song.
Trying to catch me, Jesus, in this motel.
Darren Nay playing on it.
Shadows on the bathroom wall. Trying to catch me, Jesus, don't come when I call. My mama's got her Jesus. Maybe I could just take her. Grandma got her Jesus. Going around her neck like pearl. My granddad caught him a Jesus. Found him in the wall. I'm trying to catch me Jesus, like those that came before. Set a snare in the forest. I threw a net in the sea. Everywhere I go, I dig a little hole and cover it with sticks and leaves. I'm under covers now with a flashlight, trying not to breathe. I'm trying to catch me Jesus. They say he can set me free. My dad caught him a Jesus at the end of fishing pole. Had a long talk with that Jesus and decided to let him go. Now that Jesus gets a little bigger every time the story's told. Trying to catch me a Jesus, I want me a Jesus of my own.
That was actually Paul right back there. Whoa. Hold on. Willie.
My dad caught him a Jesus
Oh, where is it?
at the end of fishing pole.
Here,
Had a long talk with that Jesus
listen.
and decided to let him go. Now that Jesus
You hear somebody back there yell, "Let him go!"
every time
That's Paul.
and decided to let him go. Now that Jesus gets a little
You hear that?
every time the story's told.
I'm trying to catch me a Jesus.
I
Want me a Jesus of my own. Habits Magic. That's where it all started. classic. It's actually sort of cool. I might keep that for a second. Some days are just plumb crazy. Sky a green, grass a blue, and I'm either too excited or too lazy. Either way, I got no idea what to do. But there's one thing I can tell you, babe, that I know to be true. Crazy about you, crazy about you, crazy about you, crazy about you. Most days I feel like such a failure, 'cause I'm only thinking about my success. And then I'm up all night searching for some measure. What makes one better than the rest? And to get lost in such thoughts can be sheer madness. But each day you drop a line to pull me through. I'm crazy about you, crazy about you, I'm crazy about you. Yeah, there's one thing I can tell you, babe, that I know to be true. I'm crazy about you, I'm crazy about you, I'm crazy about you, I'm crazy about you, 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 crazy about you. I heard another one. It's not polite to tell people they're blurry. Mr. Clean on his high horse trots into town a little before noon. 2 empty guns flapping on his hips. Hush falls over the saloon. The bear trapper puts his hands in his pockets. The poet throws darts at a whale. The bartender's on his knees in the storeroom, and the sheriff has locked himself in jail. Even the gambler can hear the wind blow as Mr. Clean swings through the door. The waitress is serving shots over at the counter, but the bourbon turns to water as she pours. The magician hurriedly sneaks out the back door. You can't blame him, 'cause he don't know. Now the deck of cards all turned to jokers. Why the black keys disappeared from the piano. Mr. Clean gives a wink, his teeth are shining. Harlots tie ribbons in their hair. The minister is crying in the corner, and it all just echoes, and it all just echoes, and it all just echoes in the air. Somewhere a young boy is having visions of strange music and revolutions in the clouds. It's like he hears a far-off distant whisper, and he's just dying to know what they're talking about. Well, now I don't know where Mr. Clean is. He sorta just left without a word. He sorta just left everybody hanging. Someone said, someone heard, he said, I'll return. Someone said he was hiding in a closet. Someone said he was on a mountaintop on his knees. Someone said he was slain by a dark night in some country overseas. But the rumor that interests me the most is that all those people from the saloon who can't be found, right now they're raising their glasses up in toast in a room that they've opened underground. Well, that is where I'm heading, 'cause that's where anything goes. I can picture the painting on the postcard. Dear Mr. Clean, who knows? Love everyone from below. Wow. Yeah, I tell you what, the this whole experimenting with different keys, like you know, some nights it's really really easy on my voice because I start singing things lower. Then sometimes, I don't know, I'll wake up the next morning, I'll be like, oh my god, is there something? Oh no, it was that singing Mr. Clean in E last night that that hurt my throat. I don't have it. I don't have it. No, I just sang Mr. Clean in E last night. That's what happened. I've got to remember that. I should leave a note to myself. Nathan, you sang Mr. Clean really high last night. Not high, you know, pitch wise. What's that? Last flight with fam before quarantine. What is this link? What is this link I see? Poor little me, poor little me. I got time, all I need. Got nice friends, keep me company. Poor little me, poor little me, poor little me. Got enough money, plenty to eat. Got a nice home, warm bed to sleep. Poor little me. Ain't no one gonna cry for me. This is not what they call trouble. This is not what they call strife. It's called a heavy heart as far as anyone can see. I'm living the good life. Poor little me, poor little me. Got 2 hands, got 2 feet, got a strong constitution, guess I got good genes. Poor little me. Poor little me, poor little me. Got 2 eyes and I can see all around me only beauty. Poor little me. Ain't no one gonna cry for me. This is not what they call trouble. This is not what they call strife. It's called a heavy heart as far as anyone can see. I'm living the good life. Ain't no one gonna cry for me. This is not what they call trouble. This is not what they call strife. It's called a heavy heart as far as anyone can see. I'm living the good life. Poor. In between her sadness and my lust was us. We felt like we must. We beat at our demons with brooms, back to back, bound to be bride and groom. We swung in the air with our fists till we were so exhausted we kissed. And we felt like that through the years. Freedom just tasted like tears. I was on God's highway, a freeborn man, with a song and a prayer and a perfect plan. But I had not prepared for the changing rules that
cast the men like me as the fools. I didn't know there was no corner left on which to play. I didn't know there was no field left in which to stay. I didn't know my heroes never made it clear. Freedom just tasted like tears. As these bombs fall in my heart and blow all that I know apart, can't help but wonder if it started when the poems didn't rhyme. Was it that blank canvas, that jazz with no time? I mean, when was the moment that the dream fell ill and swallowed the sun like a cure-all pill? And with no place left for pioneers, freedom just tasted like tears. As I rise on this indifferent moon and find these lines, a new day is born, and I thank God that I'm free to write, and my thoughts aren't shackled to the dark of night. Oh, shine on me, sun, I know you're good. Smile, you're a little bit like Robin Hood. Perhaps only the free this song can hear. Freedom just tasted like tears. Ah, like tears. Ah, like tears. Like tears. I should leave myself a note. Nathan, you screamed. You hurt your throat last night on Freedom's Tears trying to hit that note you heard. You heard it in your head, but it wasn't your voice doing it. Now, was it? No, it was not. It was not your voice doing it, the one you heard in your head. But I'm going to leave a little note to myself so when I wake up with a sore throat, I won't think I got the COVID. I'll be, oh, right, Freedom's Tears. And you sang Mr. Clean in E. You should watch these in the morning, Nathan. I'll remind you of all the stuff you did. Hey, it's Liz. Pioneer snails. Since I'm singing everything high tonight, let's just
do this one 3 steps up from usual. I need a snail blazing a trail, blazing a trail, blazing a trail. Lord knows it's hard to fail when you're just along for the ride. I've been building a hobo's home, and a hobo's home. It's going wherever you want to go, never ever having to hide. Oh, soldier, oh, holy, oh, summer night. Oh, baby, oh, hold me, I've been feeling alright. Someday everybody's gonna know my name, gonna know my name, gonna know my name. After that, things won't be the same. We better enjoy this while we can. Someday I'm gonna get a hero's cape, a hero's cape, my hero's cape. And when they tie it on, it's gonna be too late. I'll be flying around Neverland. Oh, soldier, oh, holy, oh, summer night. Oh, baby, oh, hold me, I've been feeling alright. I made my living in a minor key, in a minor key, in a minor key. Turns out a lot of folks are a lot like me. We all spent a long time falling. Well, I'm heading back to baby steps, back to baby steps, back to baby steps. I'd almost forgotten how good and big they can get when you spent a long time crawling. Oh, soldier, oh, holy, oh, summer night. Oh, baby, oh, hold me, I've been feeling alright. Oh, 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 summer. Oh, baby, oh, I've been feeling alright. Oh, soldier, oh, holy, oh, summer night. Oh, baby, oh, hold me, I've been feeling alright. Note to self, last night, no, you don't have the COVID. You don't have, calm down. You don't have the COVID. You really went for it at the end of Pioneer Snail. That's why you feel like that. You shouldn't have done that. Note to self. Hey, maybe instead of me leaving a note to myself, you could tell me all these things. Would you do that for me? When you see me in the morning, tell me that I don't have the COVID and I just feel the way I do because I sang everything so hard and high, and that's why I feel like that. Will you do that for me? It looks like he's just in a perpetual shrug. He's a constant maybe. He's always good for a maybe. I mean, if you're looking for a maybe, You found your clown. If they were only feeling down, I could make a funny sound. I could dance a silly dance, oh, I've dared. I can pratfall, rebound just to entertain a crowd. But there's nothing I can do when they are scared. If they only had a frown, I could turn it right around. If they were only down and out, I know how. What am I gonna do now? It's a bad time, bad time to be a clown. The flower in my lapel has a dried up empty well. They used to hold the water that I'd squirt. Now I give the ball a squeeze, it just puffs a tiny breeze. So no one's whistling while they work. If they only had a smile, I could play with it a while. If they only wanted style, I know how. What am I gonna do now? It's a bad time, bad time to be a clown. I definitely played the frog, and in fact, I'd say the frog sort of set the tone of the show. It sort of set the vibe. I had nothing coming in. You sent that at the last minute. I led with it. It led us down a whole exploration of crickets, and I even showed it again. So very much so. They got a big red nose. Just how much it blows to read this news. My strange weather friends I wouldn't recommend taking a single step inside these shoes. You'd be tripping on your feet, falling down the street. They only fit me anyhow. What am I gonna do now? It's a bad time, bad time to be a clown. It's a bad time, bad time to be a clown. Watch. I'm gonna have to edit it and zoom in on it and slow it down just for us. I can zoom in on that and slow it down in Final Cut. Make it so. On it. Oh, look at that. Woo!
What the fuck? What is going on?
Who needs drugs? Yeah, but what are those? What are those? Those are jumping beans, folks. There's like little larvae in there. Like popcorn. No. There's bugs inside of beans. It's ridiculous. Bugs inside of beans. Who's ever heard of such a thing? That's just ridiculous. What?
Beef logging here from round the block. Listen to it sizzling, the grease is fizzling. From my lips, the syrup be drizzling. Married at the hands and the out palpitations. Not an attack, just anticipation. Let's wine and dine. Party with some swine. Hope you brought some, cause you can't have mine. If you think I'm sharing, you're mistaken. Never figure my for bacon.
It's not again.
Work the dirt back in my skin. No.
No, it's back. Yeah, so I want to work the dirt back in my skin.
Yeah. In the skin?
In my skin.
Yeah. Work the dirt back in my skin. Yeah.
Right.
We got this. We got this.
Right.
We already had it pretty much. Let's just fucking get back in the moment.
All right. We got this.
I'm going to stop this camera eventually. I should film one time to the end, though. But you have to do it 100 times.
I do have
Take
my
87. We're going.
My camera's in on that thing too,
right.
And it's got a lot of battery. And
Good, because I just ran out of fucking memory on this shit. I had to delete Ratatouille. Yeah. And Corpse Bride. Corpse Bride and Ratatouille just took a dive for the cause.
Why you gotta put pressure on us like that?
Yeah, I mean,
Shit.
Take 87.
no gummy worms, late night Ratatouille for me, all right?
Okay, here we go.
Corpse Bride.
Somebody call my guru. I could use some advising. Can't keep my eye on the prize, and I'm realizing I got a light that's dimming. I just don't feel like I'm winning. The only time I'm grinning's when I'm sinning. Let the music back in again. Get a kite for this world when I'm in. I wanna travel to space again. I wanna love this place again. I wanna hear your voice through tin again. Get back to that womb I was swimming in. I wanna chase the moon again. Arrive too soon again. Call my doctor. I can use some prescribing. My head can't find the bed till the sun is rising. For this old beginning sure could use a new ending. The only time I'm still is when I'm spinning. Let the music back in again. Get a kite for this world when I'm in. I wanna travel through space again. I wanna love this place again. I wanna hear your voice through tin again. Get back to that womb I was swimming in. I wanna chase the moon again. Arrive too soon again. I wanna work the dirt back in my skin. Hear this song that I'm singing in. I wanna cut the wire again. I wanna smile on fire again. I wanna let the music back in again. Get a kite for this world when I'm in. I wanna travel through space again. I wanna love this place again. Let the music back in again. I wanna 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 let the music.
Those things are something else right there, I'll tell you what. Yeah, it's about time to find us a leaving song. A leaving song. This is Jumping Beans or something else. Maybe we sung Liz to sleep. Shh. Yeah, vibrations are fascinating things. How sound works. How similar it is to light in a lot of ways is pretty interesting. When I started, because I spent the last few years learning, audio software and EQs and all that kind of stuff and frequencies, all the frequencies. And then I started learning about light for, trying to make videos and stuff. So I started taking some tutorials on light and I was like, whoa, it's like the same exact language that they're talking about. Lows, mediums, highs, reds, greens, and blues or whatever. It all correlated perfectly. All waves. It's all waves. Light waves, sound waves, all vibrations in a way, I guess. I love thinking that about how, like, a phonograph record is just such an unbelievable thing. I mean, all of it is, of course. Magnetic tape is just as amazing, but you can, the phonograph record, it's just triggered by the sound into wax. This thing vibrates into the wax. And then when a needle follows that same, all the little ridges, it'll sound like Billie Holiday or Frank Zappa or whatever went into it. Precisely, all the way to the extent that feasibly you could, if you found a record in nature, you could fashion stuff from nature to listen to it. You could get something. You just need a wheel to spin it. You need to wait for it to spin, and then take a pine needle and affix it to some kind of funnel with dried leaves or something. Maybe, I don't know, but you'd be able to faintly make out the Grateful Dead coming from the vibrations that were preserved in that wax, like a sonic fossil that can completely replicate the source material. That's what's so insane. Look at that's all a record is. I think either that or it's magic, like everything else actually is. I think it's so funny that we're like, I don't believe in magic, but I can put a needle in this record and it'll sound exactly like Doc Watson. I don't believe in magic. The scientists say, whatever they say is what I believe. Like the Big Bang. Whoa, that was a Big Bang. I was born in Virginia 40 some odd years ago. Ran away for the first time when I was 4 years old. I'm a freeborn man. My home is on my back. I know every inch of highway, every foot of backward, every bit of railroad track. I got a girl in Cincinnati, a woman in San Antonio. Always love the girl next door, but any place is home. I'm a freeborn man. And my home is on my back. I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every bit of railroad track. Woo-hoo. might not like my songs, might not like them now, but you love it when it's gone. Freeborn man, my home is on my back. I know every inch of highway, every foot of back on every bit of railroad track. Woo! Where's my harmonica? I got this worn out guitar, carry an old tote sack. Hocked it about 200 times, but I always seem to get it back. I'm a freeborn man. My home is on my back. I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every bit of railroad track. Yeah, I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every bit of railroad track. That made me miss picking a little bit. We do a lot of picking around here. It's part of our culture here in Virginia, in Stanton in particular. We love picking music at the parties and on the porches and stuff. That certainly was not the Leaving song, though. Wonder what it should be. I saw a request up here. That's not a harmonica. Wait a second. That is not a harmonica. Thought I saw a request up here. Archaeologists found readable grooves in a piece of ancient pottery. See? That's what I'm talking about. Wonder what did it say? Oh, that was a question that was I see the request now that I missed. Lazy Third Eye was Willie T for sure. And with help from Taylor, Kingman, and J. Cobb. I was riding in the other car. So bummed. I'm playing everything up a couple of steps tonight for no good reason, but just to keep the experiment continuing. How am I going to do that? There are those that will hate to see you shine, 'cause it reminds them of the blindness they've embraced. And they will talk you down all around town and then laugh and be all friendly face to face. That don't mean nothing. No, that's just nothing but mean. I mean, we all hate to feel small. Sometimes we make it all smaller till it's all too small to even be seen. Hey, 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 don't be tricked by that train. It's not about to make any sudden turn. And there truly is a sage inside you that comes with age. And there truly is a child who never learns. You may try to glorify the stories of your youth, but now you're bound to fall short. Some may try to claim there is no glory to the truth. but it's always as a sad last resort. I mean, you'd have to be a pretty brilliant writer to even have to describe the grace that you've displayed. And you'd have to be a pretty stubborn fighter to try to tackle all the nonsense that comes our way. Hey, 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 don't be tricked by that train. It's not about to make any sudden turn. And if your candle's lit at both ends, I'd say toss it to the fire and warm your hands above it as it burns. Woo! I see a red moon getting sucked into a mountain in a bright blue brand new breaking day. And I never knew quite on how many hands you were counting or just what you were about to say. And when I heard you were thinking about closing the place and hanging that dreaded awful sign, I just knew it was a bad idea to miss what you have just because you might not have it to miss on down the line. Hey, 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 don't be tricked by that train. It's not about to make any sudden turns. And on the other hand, I'm certain wisdom's wiggling in your palm like a dirty fishing worm. Thank you, thank you. Coffee brown muddy river, dark gray skies, out from under blanket shiver, off yellow sunrise. What's this new day hold? Hope it's a surprise. Wipe the rest out of my eyes. Old Nissan pickup, covered up in frost. That's my chariot of good luck to ride down the highway tall. Where the preacher isn't gambling, the hobo isn't lost. No, the truth is, boss. There's laughter in the back room, guitars falling from tune. I'll buy the next round, full moon, just taking old songs, making them new. And some nights dreams of light ripple through. Now that I've seen the golden highway, now that I've heard from the beds, now that I've held a real woman, I'll never settle for less. Saw my own eyes, true magician. Swear she pulled my secret from her chest. I tried, but I just could not explain it. And I'll never settle
for less. The only trouble is the midnight melting, exploring the heights upon wings of excess. It's a long, long fall to the palace of wisdom, but I'll never settle for less. Now that I've laid in that river just one more day and I'll be blessed. I got too much love left to give her, and I'll never settle for less. Lately I've been spilling all over, lost my keys just leaning west, 'cause that's where I was graceful. Now I'll never settle for less.
Have you ever been to the shit show? Hey, I wouldn't sit in the front row just in case of get by. Wait, let me try that again. Have you ever been to the shit show? Hey, I wouldn't sit in the front row just in case the powder keg does blow and you don't want any of your own nose when you're alone. Don't forget to roll your eyes. Go along, just go along for the ride. And the news coming down from the wires is nothing looking like we're getting any higher. Hey, that's not what it said on the flyer. Well, there's naked people dancing around the fire and the moon's out, way out, sip for shine. Go along, just go along for the ride. Have you ever been to the shit show? Trick is not to get too close. Stay away from the open windows and watch the way that the wind blows. And when you're alone, don't forget to roll your eyes. Go along, just go along for the ride. Go along, just go along for the ride. That feels like a good leaving song. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, for dropping by. Oh, it's trash night. Don't forget, it's trash night. Nathan, leave a note for yourself in case you're wondering why you feel so good in the morning. What was it? Well, you sung it out. You partied through it. You sung right. You just broke on through to the other side. Good job. Have you ever been to the shit show? Have you ever been to the shit show? Better study the way that the wind blows. The trick is not to get too close. Stay away from the open windows. And when you're alone, don't forget to roll your eyes. Go along, just go along for the ride. I see you, Pip. I saw you. It's not looking like we're getting any higher. Yeah, that's not what it said on the flyer. Well, there's naked people dancing around. Wait. Oh, how could I keep messing it up? Well, the news coming down from the wire is not looking like we're getting any higher. Hey, that's not what it said on the flyer. Well, there's naked people dancing around the fire and the moon's out, way out. Now sip, shine. Go along. Just go along for the ride. Have you ever been to the shit show? Hey, I wouldn't sit in the front row, just in case the powder keg does blow and you don't want any up your own nose when you're alone. Don't forget to roll your eyes. Go along. Just go along for the ride. Go along. Just go along for the ride. Go along. Just go along for the ride. What do you think, Pip? I have a tambourine tied to my foot. She knows something's going on. What's up with the tambourine? Hey, what does that mean? What's that all about? What a fun night. Thank you so much. Appreciate y'all very much. See you later.